I grew up in a Christian home with Christian parents, grew up going to church, every Sunday. I went to a Christian school all my life, and when you leave your home, and you go to college, you leave that support system that you kind of had your entire life, and it becomes really important to make sure that you're grounded in your faith and you stay in the Word and you stay, surrounded by a group of godly people who have the same intentions and the same goals as you. And that's where having a group like FCA is so important, because when you invest so much time in one thing like we do, for me being baseball, when it basically occupies your entire life, it becomes really difficult to make sure that that thing doesn't become your God, and that you keep your priorities in line and you make sure you realize that were it not for the grace bestowed upon us by Jesus Christ, we wouldn't have this opportunity to do anything, to do what we love, to compete in sports. And that's where having a strong foundation, having people around you kind of keeps you centered and makes sure your priorities stay in line.
I guess the biggest thing is I've always struggled with stressing out about everything, and being an SEC athlete, there's so many things that you have to balance between the sport itself, being on the court, being with your coaches, the struggles that all come with that, being in school and everything else in between. So I guess the biggest thing is I've learned to rely completely on Christ, and realizing that He can give me the strength and He can calm me, and there's no reason to worry about things. And something else that I really hold on to is the verse Colossians 3:23, which is work at everything with all your heart as working for the Lord and not for man. And with that, I've just realized whether I'm in the classroom or respecting authority through the coaches or playing on the court, I need to work to glorify the Lord. And with that, I can completely rest in the fact that there's no reason to stress out about things. He has it completely under control, and He's put me here for a complete purpose. And that's just something I rest really easy in, and every day I walk with that.
My walk with Jesus Christ and being in the SEC has been literally a roller coaster. There's so many outside pressures and certain things you have to do. Some people, you want to be a part of the in crowd, but at the same time, we're called to stand apart. My walk has been trying to stay focused on Him, making sure that my center is Him. When I get lost, I gotta find my way back. And a lot of things happen this season where you kind of man, I just kind of want to go my own path. But just staying in the Word and being able to, have FCA leaders and other teammates that are strong followers of Christ really help me out. So, just stay open with them, and it's kind of how I get by through my days.
I believe that my relationship with Jesus Christ has helped me tremendously through basketball and through college in general, because college is stressful and basketball is stressful, and without Jesus being the core strength in my life, my schedule would be hectic, and all of these burdens that are on my shoulders would bring me down. And through keeping Jesus Christ the center of my life, I feel like I am successful in basketball, I'm successful in the classroom. And sometimes whenever we are traveling, I can feel really stressed out because I have to think about my assignments that are due online and getting them to my academic advisor in time, and also knowing that we have to go to shoot around and I have to be efficient on the court. All of these things can seem crazy and hectic, but when I keep Jesus as the core of my life, everything isn't hectic anymore, and these burdens aren't burdens on my shoulders anymore. And I love Jesus with all of my heart, and I cannot imagine college life or life in general without Him.
My name is Riley Duznak.
Brent Rooker.
Gabe Miles.
Blair Schaefer, and I'm a follower of Jesus Christ.
I'm a follower of Jesus Christ.
I'm a follower of Jesus Christ.
And I'm a follower of Jesus Christ.